Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to our program a great talent, and she's even nice too. That's
very nice.
That's the part I hate. You expect them to come in and be snotty. Tori Amos, ladies and gentlemen. How are you?
Pretty good, Alex. How are you?
I'm fine. Nice of you to ask. Well, actually, I'm not fine, Tori. Do you want to listen? No.
Sure, I'll listen.
No, if people ask you how you are, and then you just start telling them all the things. Well, my back's been hurting me, and my girlfriend broke up with me, and
I just sent him a bear.
And then when they start yawning, you know they really don't care. So how have you been?
Pretty good.
Yeah, things are going nice, huh? You happy with the career?
Yeah, I'm happy with what I'm doing.
Although sometimes people, when they have things are going good, do not know they're going good.
That's because they haven't maybe played Holiday Inns for 14 years. I know, there's a difference.
Did you play Holiday Inns?
14 years.
Really? Did that little cocktail piano thing?
I did two things. I did that for 4 hours, and then I do the night shift with my little drum machine.
Yeah. But I mean, you could do things like what I did for Love and songs like that.
You do all that.
Cabaret.
You do all that.
Really?
Sure.
Do you ever long for those days again?
No.
Okay.
But you know,
I mean, like you have your big Roland here.
Well, this isn't what I play. I mean, I play a real piano, but
yeah,
obviously I can't carry it on my back.
Yeah.
So I have to.
But I mean, if you were at the Holiday Inn right now, could you just give us a little idea of what you did at the Holiday Inn? Could you do you remember any of it?
You must remember this. Still a kid. And you can put the $5 in the brandy snifter.
That's great.
But that's what you do.
Yeah.
Look, if you're a piano player, you got three choices. You teach, you are the church organist, you play clubs, lounge.
Yeah.
Or then you do your own music, and you people like it.
Yeah, well, now that transition, I mean, you had to get out of the Holiday Inn.
Yeah, but you have to pay your rent.
Yeah, but I mean, how of course. But how did you bust out of the Holiday Inn? Because you had a classical training, right? I mean, you're.
Yeah, I was studying to be a concert pianist, but I didn't do very well. I didn't. You have to be on a competitive level.
And somebody broke your legs? What? I don't know.
No, but that wouldn't have hurt me. The point is that it really comes down to you and maybe a handful of people in the world that can compete and play. You're all playing, Prokofiev's, whatever.
Yeah.
And people are judging and deciding if you play it the way they deem you should play it. And if you don't, then you're out.
So it's kind of almost like figure skating or anything else, in that it is competitive and you have to do it in a certain form, a certain style.
That's right.
Execute certain things, and then, of course, you're wonderful.
Well, but they decide how Debussy should be interpreted. And I would always
In other words,
say
there's no such thing as soul in competitive classical piano playing.
If you sneak it in there, then you're really good.
Yeah.
But the point is, they're not interested in maybe your version of Debussy. I always said to them, if he came back from the dead, he'd really want to know what her version is and what her version is and what his version is and maybe what my version is. I mean, even though the worms might be dropping off him and stuff, he'd really be into hearing somebody's different experience, because what you've experienced and what you've experienced is totally different than what he as the writer experienced, and you're going to bring something to it. Now, that's what being a musician is about.
You're just a rebel.
I think it just makes sense.
No, it makes absolute sense.
But most of them don't make sense because they don't understand what being a musician is about.
But haven't the people who've been the most successful, I mean, I think about, for instance, in acting, Shakespearean actors who interpreted Shakespeare in a slightly different way, been the ones who got the most notice. I mean, the people who ran away from the pack and said, I'm not going to do it in the same way.
Well, sometimes it's the long road. Because you have to stay committed to what you believe in. I think when I turned my tapes in for those musicians out there, I turned my tapes in and everybody said, this girl and her piano thing is never going to work. Well, guess what? That's what I do. I mean, I tried to do everything else after that.
Yeah.
Because after 7 years of rejection letters. I mean, you all have different limits to how much rejection you can take. Maybe it's 2 weeks, maybe it's 10 years. My limit was 7 years, and I just said maybe they're right. So then I tried to become everything that they thought would be approved of. Because, you see, my goal then became to be approved of and to be whatever successful means, instead of having pride in my work. That was not my main thing anymore. My main thing became, why don't you like my work? Instead of, no, I got to wake up in the morning and feel good about my work, even if it stays in my living room.
Bravo for you.
Well, it's...
Yeah, no, I mean, this is the only way you can do it.
It's the only way that you can look at yourself. And the funny thing is, people smell dishonesty. They smell it when you don't believe in what you're doing. And so people knew when I was, doing it from a needy place instead of, hey, this is what I do. And then you find that people gravitate to... If you're inspired, they're inspired, because that's like a rare commodity right now.
It's nice when that happens. It doesn't always happen.
Doesn't always.
Well, I mean, I think you and I could probably make up a list of people who we think are really good, who never really got the recognition they should, and who always stayed true to their form. But it's nice every now and then when somebody does stay true to their form and manages to do okay. But there are a lot of people that you sit around and you go, gee, that person was so good, and just nobody really just they didn't catch.
And you don't know why. I know.
Yeah. But, things are going good now. This isn't exactly a Holiday Inn. It's close. But it isn't a Holiday
No room
Inn.
service.
I got to take a break here for some spots. And when we come back, obviously, they brought this piano in here, so obviously you're going to play, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and play some.
And the album I'm holding in my hand is called For Promotional Use Only, Sale to Others. That's it. Tori Amos, Under the Pink, it is called. And, boy, that's a nice photograph of you. You like that?
Yeah. It's nice.
Bad self-esteem, Tori.
No, it's, hey, I like the photographer that I work with a lot, Cindy Palmano. She's a British artist.
Yeah.
And I think she's one of the, I don't know, I respect her so much as an artist. She just captures people. She has that ability.
Yeah.
She's great to work with.
The color's good because it captures your hair beautifully, because you have, like, the most dramatically red hair I've seen. Do you do something with that?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Alex. The grill doesn't match. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to turn off my mic in here, and then people will be able to hear you, and I want to turn it down. You're going to do so. Just do anything you want.
Okay, this is from the new record. This is Icicle. Icicle, icicle, where are you going? Where are you going? Icicle, icicle, where are you going? I have a hiding place when spring marches, and will you keep watch for me? I hear them calling. Gonna lay down, gonna lay down. Greeting the monster in our Easter dresses. Father says, bow your head like the good book says. Well, I think the good book is missing some pages. Gonna lay down, gonna lay down. finally rest my head. And when they say take of his body, I think I'll take from mine instead. Getting off while they roll downstairs, singing prayers, I sang away. He's in my pumpkin PJs. I lay a book on my chest. Feel the word, 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 feel that. Why go down? I should have. I could have flown, you know how. I could have, I should have, I didn't. So Icicle, Icicle, where are you going? I have a hiding place when spring marches in. Will you keep watch for me? I hear them calling. I'm gonna lay down. Gonna lay down. I lay down. I'm gonna lay down.
Oh! Tori Amos, ladies and gentlemen. Live at Live 105. We'll be right back. Stay where you are. Tori's going to do another one for us. And Tori Amos is with us as well. And we're her new album, incidentally, is called Under the Pink. And you should be really happy because it debuted in San Francisco this week as at number 4 in sales.
That's great.
That's pretty good, huh?
By the way, we're coming back. Me and the piano are coming back on in March to play live. So I don't know where we're going to be playing, but I start the tour in the UK February 24th, and we're coming to the States for 2 weeks in the middle of the European tour to come to some cities, and San Francisco is one of them.
Yeah.
So in March, we'll be back in the summer for the big American tour, but this is a little sneak peek in March. So if you're not doing anything, come visit and bring some good cinnamon ice cream, and we'll hang out.
We'll all party.
We'll all melt together.
We'll all melt together. You want to? Can you do something else?
Yeah, I'm going to do. Somebody asked me to do it when I came in, so I'm going to do it. It's from Little Earthquakes. Yeah. Every finger in the room is pointing at me. I want to spit in the faces, and I get afraid of what that could bring. I got a bowling ball in my stomach. I got a desert in my mouth. I figured that my courage would choose to sell out now. I've been looking for a savior in these dirty streets, looking for a savior beneath these dirty sheets. I've been raising up my hands, drop another nail in. Just what God needs, one more victim. Why do we crucify ourselves every day? I crucify myself, and nothing I do is good enough for you. I crucify myself every day, and crucify myself, and my heart is sick of being. I said my heart is sick of being chains. got a kick for a dog, begging for love. I have my suffering so that I can have my cross. I know a cat named Easter. He says, will you ever learn? You're just an empty cage, girl, if you kill a bird. I've been looking for a savior in these dirty streets, looking for a savior beneath these dirty sheets. I've been raising up my hands, I drop another nail in. I got enough guilt to start my own religion. Why do we crucify ourselves every day? Crucify myself, and nothing I do is good enough for you. Crucify myself every day. Crucify myself, and my heart is sick of being. I said my heart is sick of being chains are in and chains. Please be save me. Looking for a savior in these dirty streets, looking for a savior beneath these dirty sheets. I've been raising up my hands, drop another nail in. Away those angels when you need them. Why do we and crucify ourselves every day? And crucify myself, and nothing I do is good enough for you. Crucify myself every day. And crucify myself, and my heart is sick of being. I said my heart is sick of being in. Oh yes, in chains. I'm never going back again, to crucify myself again. You know I'm never going back again to crucify myself.
Tori, Amos, ladies and gentlemen, we're back to talk with you some more in just a moment. Stay right where you are.
Hey, this Friday night.
Hey, Alex. Hey, everybody.
When you were growing up and you listened to singers, I mean, I have a funny feeling the answer I'm going to get. Who'd you listen to?
Patsy Cline and Robert Plant.
Yes. Really?
Yeah.
Somewhere I would have thought somewhere in there was
Plant.
Laura Nero.
Yes, I tried. Well, look, I tried to. When people ask me this, I did try and open my mind to as much music as I can.
Yeah.
Because it just keeps your vocabulary growing. You know, instead of just one person. A lot of times I'll listen to horn players to deal with phrasing as a singer.
Yeah.
Because the way that they phrase,
Right.
it just completely changes your phrasing. I mean, you have to. The funny thing is with the voice, it's an
You're
instrument.
very reedy. You have a very reedy voice.
Is it reedy?
Reedy, I think, is the way I would describe
Better
it.
than a tuba, though, maybe.
No. I don't mean that in a bad way. You
But
know
I
what I'm
had the
talking
tuba thing when I was 9 years old.
You played the tuba?
No, I
Oh.
think I sounded like a tuba. But I had notes. There would be notes. I would play the piano and sing in class, because that's what I kind of did. And the teacher would always say, "Could you just play and not sing?" And I would say, "Yeah, okay, I'm sorry." And Kevin Craig wrote this letter to Peggy Shaw, and Kevin said, everybody called me Ellen growing up. "I hate Ellen. She sings like a frog. It's so gross. I love you, Peggy. I hate Ellen forever." And the teacher read this in class, And it's very difficult when you're 9 and you do kind of sing like a tuba. And you're going, you haven't developed. This is an instrument that has to be developed. It's not like a piano or a guitar that's already developed. When you start playing it, you have to, what do you call it, sculpt your own voice.
Exactly. Well, what I'm saying, I would say a tuba was bell sounding, whereas your voice is your voice is reedy sounding. It has kind of there's a very nice. I don't know how to describe it.
Lots of lounges, I think.
You think it's the lounge?
Yeah, I think so, maybe.
Well, you are terrific. I know you're only scheduled to do 2 songs. Could you do one more?
Are you serious?
I would. Oh yeah, like we don't. Well, why don't we just stay here till noon and you can just keep singing?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I like this one. It's called Cloud on My Tongue. Someone's knocking on my kitchen door. Leave the wood outside wide. All the girls here are freezing cold. Leave me with your bonio. I said I don't need much to keep me warm, and don't stop now. What you doing, my ugly one? Bring them all here. How to hide 100 girls in your hair. It won't be fair if I hate her. If I hate her, you can go now. You can go now. You're already in there. I'll be wearing your tattoo. Yes, you're already in there. Got a cloud sleeping on my tongue. He goes and it goes and I kiss the violets as the waking hour. Leave me with your bonio. I said leave me the way I was before, but you're already in there. I'll be wearing your tattoo. Yes, I'm already in circles and circles and circles again. The girls in circles and circles, circles again. The girls in circles and circles, circles again. The girls in circles and circles and circles again. Someone's knocking on my kitchen door. Leave the wood outside when all the girls here are freezing cold. You can go now. You can go now. You can go now. You can go now. You're already in there. I'll be wearing your tattoo. Yes, you're already in there. Thought I was over the bridge now. I'm over the bridge now. Yes, I'm already in circles and circles, circles again, the girls in circles and circles. Got to stop spinning circles and circles, circles again, the girls in circles and circles and circles again. Wow.
Wow. Thank you so much for coming by today.
Thanks, Alex.
Tori
Thanks, everybody.
Amos, her album is Under the Pink and is available at only the finest record stores, which is every record store in the land. You're really incredible, Tori.
Thanks,
I'm
Alex.
just absolutely blown away.
Okay, I'm just going to say hi to some people as I walk out. Is that
Oh no,
okay?
that's fine. That's
Okay.
fine. We'll take care of what business we have to do. And if you stick around for a few minutes, we got the piano here. I'll do a couple of numbers.
All right.
Here in San Francisco all weekend long. He's here today. Henry Cho, give him a quick round of applause. He's there with Jim Hope, and out there in Walnut Creek, Feldo. That's right, David Feldman with Patty Morrissey
Oh,
and
cool.
Karen Anderson.
Man.
Yes.
Feldo has his fans here.
Well, I mean, it's a special thing because he had to come all the way from L.A. where he's writing the Roseanne show.
For Roseanne. So if you don't come
Boy.
see my show, if you've seen it, go see
I feel
Dave.
so honored. I'm using Tori Amos's microphone. I'm feeling kind of wet. All right.
You sound kind of reedy.
Thank you. She was wonderful, by the way.
the
Great
best,
new
man.
album.